So in our celebration of 15 years as a show, we're revisiting 15 of our top moments over the last 15 years. And you were talking about Chris Tomlin, and I found what you're talking about.
Okay.
He talks about 2 early concerts. He does tell them. He tells the first story and then sort of tags on the other story.
Okay, gotcha.
So I found him that particular break.
Okay.
And I've got it all set up and ready for you.
Let's just hear it. Let's just hear it now.
Okay, so I'm in college and I get my first concert that somebody's giving me a plane ticket to come, and I can't believe it. Somebody is flying me to come play a concert. I have no band, I have nothing. I have a drum machine and a guitar. Okay, that's what I have, a little drum machine. And that's so I'm so excited. I'm going to Talladega, Alabama, and I'm going to play this concert. I get there and the youth pastor picks me up and he's like, "Chris, we're so excited you're here. We have 500 kids coming." I could not believe this. I was like, 500 kids are coming to my concert. I don't even know what to do with that. And he's like, "Yeah, it's going to be amazing." When we get there, we've got this girl running sound. She's 14 and she's in the group, but she knows what she's doing. Don't worry about it. We can do we can do sound check. Okay, great. I just hope the music minister doesn't show up. He hates your kind of music. And I was like, "Oh wow!" I was like, "Wow, that makes me feel good." I get there and I'm excited, and I meet this girl. And it's one of those where the balcony, the sound system is up in the balcony, and so she's up there, and I'm down on the stage. I figure out very quickly she does not have an idea. She doesn't know that the faders are volume. She doesn't know anything about the board.
This is the 14-year-old. He said she knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing. Okay. She doesn't know anything about the soundboard. I'm like, okay, so she just goes home, and it's just me in there. There's no youth pastor. It's just me in there. So I'll strum the guitar, then I'll go up to the balcony, and I'll try to remember kind of what it sounded, if it had a good volume, and I'll mess with it, and I'll get my drum machine going, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka. And I'll go up there, and I got that going, and I get my microphone, and it's taking me probably 2.5 hours to do this by myself. Finally get it. I see this older man comes in the back, and he's just slamming his ears, looking at me. And then he runs up and pulls everything I've done, just pulls it all down. He goes, young man, I'm the music minister of this church. No. He goes, "I will not have music played like this at my church. You are a bad steward of the human ear." And I was like, what a phrase. I kept thinking, what a phrase. It was that exact phrase, yelling at me, "You are a bad steward of the human ear. What do you want? What sound do you want?" I said, I want just what I just had. I said, I'm working on this. I said, "How about the drum machine?" He goes, "No drums in this church." I was like, "Okay." And he goes, "I'm going to be running your sound tonight, so just tell me." I said, "A little bit of guitar." He said, "Nope, that's why it's an acoustic. You don't plug them in." I was like, "Okay." And he said, "I'll give you a little bit of microphone." Wow. And I'm thinking, in my mind, 500 kids are coming. I think I hear, see,
right.
Whatever. So fast forward, that was a disaster. He comes up and puts his hands on my shoulders. "Son, I'm such and such years old. I still got my hearing because I didn't listen to music like you listen to."
Oh, wow.
This whole speech. This is my first concert. That I'm here today, you will realize it's just amazing. And so concert starts at 7. It's 6:58, 59. There's no one there. When I say no one there, there's not one person in the building. And I think, wow. And I looked at the youth pastor. I said, if 500 people are coming, they must be coming in one car because no one's here. No one's here. And he goes, "Yeah, we got this festival going on downtown, and I didn't want to break that to you. I actually don't think anybody's coming." And I was like, he goes, "But hold on for a second." 7 kids walk in. They sit in the very back row in the back right. I can remember it like it was yesterday. In the very back right. He goes, "Those are some kids from the youth group. I went and got them, made them come." They are so mad. They have their hands crossed. They're in the back because all their friends are at the festival downtown. They're at a concert. They don't know who this guy is. I'm up here. I've got human ear steward up there running the sound. I'm up there. Guy in the back. He's way in the back row. These 7 kids are looking at me. And right before I go on stage, the door opens again. And these 30 kids walk in. 30 kids. And they come sit in the front. And I'm thinking, this is picking up. We're going to wait a little bit. So maybe it's a late crowd.
We might get 50.
Yeah, we might. This is amazing. And then I realized something's different. And I was like, "What's going on with these kids?" And he goes, "Well, we have the blind and deaf school here. And so I just went and got the church buses, and we bussed in the blind and deaf school. So these kids cannot see me or hear me. I have 30 kids who can't see me or hear me in the front. I have human ear steward running my sound. This is my first concert." When Dorothy just taps her shoes And Dorothy tapped her shoes and it's like, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I remember calling my mom, and afterwards it was, I was like, Mom, I don't know if I can do this. I mean, this was the worst night of my life. Soon after that, I had 6 people came. I had a band of 5 people. So we had one more person in the audience than was in the band. And the guy got up to introduce us with a microphone. I'm like, you don't have to have a microphone. You don't even need to use the microphone. Just say we're here. And I'll never forget, he goes, we got Chris Tomlin here tonight on the mic, just loud. There's 6 people. He goes, we got Chris Tomlin here tonight. I heard his music. It's pretty good. I'll never forget that. It's pretty good. He's got tapes over there by the Nachos. Would you welcome Chris Tomlin?
I've got to write that down.
So this had to be in Texas.
Yes.
There by the
Daniel's
nachos.
here with me in the studio.
Yeah.
Daniel was in the band. And people see the arena. You know,
Yeah.
they see that field.
Yeah.
No idea that, years ago, this was not how it was.
I think if you would do me a favor, though, if you could put nachos back at your merch table. Because sometimes
sell more.
it's a long show and I get hungry, man.
It's so